Hello. Good morning, everybody. Excuse the cough lolly in my mouth. I thought I would try and circumvent yesterday's experience. But it's good to have you all here, and it's good to be here with you. So, excuse me, I thought I would answer a question today that somebody asked me yesterday. And the question was about how, the question was regarding when I talk about giving out love, breathing out love, and then breathing in love, and then that's the response. And in the conversations around generosity and compassion and that sort of thing. And the person asked me, well, if you're giving so that you can receive, isn't that a problem or an issue, or doesn't that defeat the purpose? And I think it's a really good question. For me, I can't unknow something to start with. So, wow. So the first part of my answer is I can't unknow something, and I know the law of karma, and I know the law of flow. It's right there. So I know the law of karma. I know that what I reap, I will have sown beforehand. I know that what goes around comes around. So I can't unknow that law once I know it. But it's the intention that I do the what goes around. So feel free to sweep my throat if you're a healer. Thank you. Right, so I know what goes around comes around. So that inspires me to do good things and be generous and kind and compassionate. And I know that will cause... Thanks, Ernie, I am. It's not the question that did it to me. Man. Anyway, so I know that being generous and kind and goodness of me giving out and serving will cause the energy to come back to me, because that's one of the laws of the universe. What goes around comes around. It's in every text, spiritual text, that is, in some form or another. When we do something in order to get something back, if our focus is on the, oh, well, I want to get this back, and in that our giving might be tainted by our selfishness, then in fact what comes back to us is going to have that bit of taintedness in it as well. Am I making sense? So even though I know I will receive because I've given, all of my joy is in the giving, because the receiving comes anyway, if that makes sense. So it's a bit like the out-breath and the in-breath. If I put my awareness in my out-breath, and this is a practice I've been doing for about 1.5 years now, alone and testing it, instead of putting my awareness in the in-breath first, I just let that happen and I put my first bit of awareness in the out-breath. I do the same if I'm doing pranayama, which is a series of yogic breathing exercises, for those of you who don't know. I start all of my pranayama with the out-breath first rather than the in. And that's because the in will take care of itself. The in-breath happens because we've given the out-breath. Now, the ego, the limited part of us, wants to go, well, Yeah, but if I put my focus on the in breath, then the out breath has to happen too, which is kind of true. But the ego is always deluded into thinking it's the one with all the brains, and it's the one with that knows everything about the universe. When in fact, all the ego can know about the universe is in terms of um, better than or not as good as. So, and it's the bit, it's our ego that thinks we have to breathe in first. But our soul wants to breathe out first. And our soul also knows that there is a natural thing that comes after the breathing out, and that's the response, which is the breathing in. In all of this, and in all of every single thing we think, say, and do, the vibration at which we do it is the important bit. And so when we give from a place of genuine altruism, then what comes back is genuine and clean and clear. I hope I'm making sense. So the person who's out to get something all the time might look like they do in fact get something back all the time. They keep taking, but it's going to run out sometime, whether it's in this life or the next, who knows. But the taking without giving is going to run out sometime. And I really do think, I really do think that's what humanity is experiencing right now with Earth. We've kept taking and taking and taking and taking and taking without giving much back at all, really. We certainly don't treat it as though we respect it. And here we are having to stay at home and not go out while Earth gets better, which she's doing rather rapidly, I notice. The other thing also is in regards to that. So there's the vibration at which you give. It's paramount, imperative that be clean and clear if you want to receive back the thing you want to receive back. Our karma is going to play a role in this, and I'm going to park that for now, and that will be a subject for another day in a video on YouTube or something. But also, if we don't be open to receiving, then we also run out of capacity to give. Because none of the spiritual texts say you will give and you will never receive. The law of karma doesn't say what goes around keeps going around, even if it doesn't come back. Do you know what I mean? So when we're able to receive in a clear, open-hearted way, with genuine gratitude, and surrender's another good bit to throw in there, then what we're doing by receiving is actually increasing our capacity to give. And it's only when we just keep receiving and don't do any giving that stops, or the other way around. If you keep giving without receiving, you become the doormat, because you just keep doing all the doing, and the people around you will let you. So there's an expectation of receiving, and an expectation of receiving because I'm worth it is okay, but it's not the driver of why you would give. So I'm hoping that makes sense. It is a good question, and it's a question I've been asked many times, and it's a question asked as well on my way through my own journey. So there you go. If you've got more questions about it, message me, because I love them. And we can keep flowing with it all. So I hope it is of some service to you. All about, well, why would you give? Or why do I talk? Why do I talk about? The question was about why am I talking about receiving the love? And I guess also, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. And if we want to be able to give as much as we can, then we need to be able to receive as much as we can. So yeah, get your intention straight. Do it because you want to. Do it because it's exactly like the person who asked me the question says. Do it because it feels good. And it does. Sri Shakti Narayan is often saying, do service for people. You get a happy heart. You feel good serving people. Why would you do it? So there it is, and be open to receive the blessings that flow as a matter of karma or a matter of the law of flow from the giving. All right. I'm seeing lots of beautiful people on here today. Hello, hello, hello. And what I love is I see family members, hello, and friends, long-term friends I haven't seen for years, people from school, which was a very long time ago, people who I wouldn't normally expect to jump onto stuff like this are jumping on, and I'm really so grateful to have you all here. So let's do our daily bit of 10 minutes of clearing, releasing from the mass consciousness, lifting in more love, blazing it around the planet, and then we'll go about our day or our night, wherever you happen to be in the world. So close your eyes and just take your awareness to your breath. And put your awareness in the out breath. Think of it as an act of giving. And relax down into your body with each out breath. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your spine. Letting the house disappear around you. I love this bit. Let it just dissipate into light and be sitting amongst the nature in your home. And again, if you don't have any nature near your home, then let it be the nature that existed there before your home was built, or any home was built there. Greet the trees. They're awake, they're listening, they're also speaking. So greet the trees that are in your neighbourhood and feel us all with you. You're not alone. No one is. Even if you're in your home alone right now, you're not truly alone, because we're all with you. So letting go, dropping into your body, and sending love from the heart chakra. That's it. Notice how much faster you're coming into your center if you've been practicing this, and also if you've been jumping on with other light workers. Your spiritual empowerment right now, or your soul empowerment, is on fast forward because we're in a difficult time. And so when we demonstrate things like love, compassion, coming into our center in a difficult time, it's like getting pushed ahead faster. So sending love, open the awareness to the in-breath and receive it. And connecting with the one, whatever you call that. That's it. May that one be everywhere around you and through you. May you feel the unending love of that one. And may you feel that the love is your essence. We ask that the consciousness of Mother Earth be with us, and the kingdoms of nature and the elements and directions, and each of our selves, our beautiful blazing highest selves, Beautiful. And may humanity take this opportunity to step up into more love, more generosity, more giving, more serving, because it makes our hearts sing. And may we also be open to receive the sweet and precious gifts that come from a generous heart. Through divine grace. Aho, so be it. Yes. Right on is still my favourite. All right, take your awareness to the top of your head. Imagine one of those giant rain shower heads has gone on above you, and that electric violet, purpley white fire is pouring down through you, literally saturating into the top of your head. Let it saturate and let it permeate any stress that you've been feeling, whether it's financial stress, and let it pour right down through you, all of your cells, all of your organs, your bones and muscles, ligaments, tendons, and the spaces between everything, every skin cell. And just breathing it all in and flush it all out at once as we all release all negative thoughts, vibrations, energy, and pockets of trapped emotion. Take another breath in and releasing through every single cell of your body. So what I'm perceiving today is a bit of doubt, self-doubt. Which is also very normal. So just breathe the fire in from above and out through it's called the solar plexus if you haven't done much of this work. It sits at the top of your stomach, just underneath your two bottom ribs, where they meet. The bit of you where you feel nauseous if you're anxious, or where the butterflies are, when we have butterflies in our tummy. Good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let the fire pour down as we now all choose through our collective intent to dissolve and disintegrate all thought forms, programs and beliefs that would cause me to think that I'm not deserving of receiving all that I'm giving. I release all blockages. We all release the blockages to receiving what is in accordance with the law of flow and what we've given. Take a deep breath in and flush out through the solar plexus and all around that level of your ribs, as though, you know, a life ring that someone would throw you off a ship, out through where that would be, like that. That's good. So let's all also, through our combined intent, dissolve and disintegrate any programs or beliefs that our receiving is selfishness or greed. And if we are selfish and greedy, may that be dissolved away so that we may enter into this rich, luxurious flow of abundance that is giving and receiving. That's it. So there's a lot of people in here who, in this group, or that are with us right now, who are great at giving and not so great at receiving. So we're just going to, through our combined intent, release all blockages to receiving. Take a deep breath in, add your aho, use that motorbike that just revved past our house or down the street or whatever, and breathe out through the solar plexus. Take another nice deep breath in, breathe out of the back of the neck. And let's disconnect now. Let's all disconnect from any mass consciousness that keeps us locked in either only giving or only receiving. Let us be free of any traps that hold us back from being in the fullness of everything, the breathing out and the breathing in. Aho, aho, aho. Not hi-ho. Aho. Nice. Alrighty. So the group solar plexus chakra has popped out into this lovely space. Imagine you're sitting right under the sun, and beautiful sunshine is shining down into the energy center that's just between your eyebrows. And breathe warming. Breathe it in between the eyebrows. Pull the warmth of the sun and the goldness and the light of the sun down to the solar plexus and gently breathe out through there. That's it. This energy center is meant to shine like the sun, and on every single one of us, one day it will. Take another breath of the warm, golden, brilliant sun in between the eyebrows. Bring it down to the solar plexus area and breathe out through there. Now for me, I get at the beginning of a joyous feeling when I do this. It's almost like I'm getting tickled. It's a happiness that arises. Do it again. Breathe the sunlight and the sun's warmth right in between the eyebrows. And bring it down and let it shine out of your solar plexus like you've got a sun right in the middle of your torso. Good. Nice. So I want you all to know that really, really, really polishing up our receiving energy center is going to help all you fabulous people who are amazing at giving grow your heart center, which is the giving energy center. So take another breath of the beautiful violet and white fire in from above and breathe out right down through the torso and out of the hips and out of the basin of the torso. And let's breathe in the sun again and expand with it. Get really, really, really big. And when I say expand with it, what I mean is you breathe it in, and as you breathe out in your mind's eye and with your will, your intention, you push your energy field out bigger. That's it. And let it, for now, let it all connect. Let all of our energy fields connect together. And let's bring the earth into the center of our circle. And just blazing energy. And breathing in and start to send love out of your heart but around to the left. That's it. And you're going to receive it from the right. And we're going to keep breathing in and sending love to our left in a great big ring around the earth. Just keep doing that. Just keep doing that. That's it. And as we create this ring of love, almost like the rings of Saturn, but a ring of love that wraps around the earth, let it, so it looks like a band that's kind of goes just either side of the equator at the moment. Let the band stretch so that it goes right up to the North Pole and right down to the South Pole. And that instead of a band of love that we're wrapping around the earth, it's a huge blanket, a beautiful, soft security blanket made of love. That's it. And let's ask that this blanket of love permeate every part of humanity. May every person on the earth know that they're loved and that they're lovable. May every person in this group doing this meditation know that they're loved and they're lovable. And may we all open to the discovery during this time of the magical essence of self. May every single one of us experience the extraordinary, exquisite essence of self. That's it. And in your mind's eye, as you add your aho, blazing, beautiful, white, sparkling, luminescent light pouring down all through the earth, into every species. And that as the white saturates the earth, see in your mind's eye a wave of emerald green come down and right through the earth, right through humanity. That's it. And we ask that everything come back into harmony. May there be a balance between humanity and the world. May there be a balance in all parts of our lives. And may this give rise to the expression of the exquisite essential self. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out. Raise your hands as though they're facing me. The palms are facing me, just like I'm doing if you need to look. Great. Now close your eyes again and see the earth in front of us. Take a breath in, down to the heart chakra. Think of the most exquisite love, or feel the most exquisite love, and breathe it. Imagine you can breathe it out of your hands, and that what it looks like as it comes out of your hands is billions of flowers flooding the earth and humanity. Billions of flowers. Breathing in, sending it out of the palms of the hands. Love as beautiful, exquisite flowers. Flowers of light. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Feel the flowers still issuing out of your hands, and put your hand on your own heart center in the center of your chest and breathe in your own love. It's extraordinary and beautiful, and it's powerful, and it's essential. So just breathing your own love, giving it to yourself. Beautiful. And in your mind's eye, because creating visually, we know creating visually adds power to something coming into physical manifestation. So see the curve flattening. See people healing rapidly. But also see the other part of this, not just the medical part, but the energetic part. That the time we have right now is to help us understand what it is truly meaningful to us and essential in our lives, and what is just us wasting energy, wasting technology, engaging with waste to such a degree that we hurt the earth and humanity. So really opening into this time. It's a gift, this much time. Really opening to that you're going to discover something stunning about yourself through this journey. Something real and true about the essential you. May this be so in every one of you, in full faith. So it is, and so it is, and so it is. Breathing in, and hold, and breathe out through everywhere. And just bringing your awareness gently back into your body. Sending the love with an out breath and receiving the love with an in breath, and let your home coalesce again around you. And bringing your awareness back into your body. And opening your eyes when you're ready. So what do you know? You know I love you all. You know I really do freaking love humanity. Even when we suck. I love us still, and that's unconditional love. So I do love you all. You're not alone. And it is truly my fervent prayer that you wake up to the luminescence of the essential self that I can already see in you. I already perceive it. There are many, many people on the planet who see your love right now and your light, and we're grateful that it's here. So thanks for joining. Thanks for bringing your light, your unique flavour of energy to this little daily meetup that we have here. It's great to see you. It's freaking stunning to see names come up that I don't see or haven't heard of for years and years and years. So thank you. You're helping me. I don't know if you know that, but you're helping me too. Lots of love to you all. Keep your eye on the good news. Really keep your eye on the good news. Keep your eye on the massive creative flourish that's arising out of humanity. Limit your access to news stations that are heavily weighted in the fear factor. Try and really limit that. Alison De Nicola, I see you're on there. I saw your post about your family member. Prayers go out to your family. Right now, that the family member who is unwell with corona, rapidly heals. And to anyone else who has friends or family who are sick right now, blessings to them all, and rapid recovery. Lots of love. See you later. Bye.